Real quick. Want to make sure we're good on YouTube.
Put in you, and I didn't put in 2.
All right, there we go. What is up, YouTube? Hello, everybody, and welcome. If you guys want to see me, I'll put my my webcam on if I can, because I've been having problems lately with this webcam. Don't know why. But I'm gonna switch over to my other laptop. So, yeah, I know you guys. I know. Hey guys, how you guys doing? I know you guys can't see me that well, but how you guys doing? So, it's see, I don't know why it's been doing. I don't know why it's been doing.
You can just claim you're in the witness protection program. You have to keep it blurry.
There we go. Much better. Jen, say something real quick.
Hello.
There we go. YouTube, what's up, everybody? Sorry for the difficulties. You guys will not see me tonight. Having a little webcam problems. So but you guys will be able to hear my voice. So sorry about that. And yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Nicole, do you want to try to do your segment tonight?
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to do yours at the end.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, guys. Whoa, okay, you guys did not hear that like at all. My bad. That's why. Share. Boom. Multiple. Here you go. Here. There we go. Go there. Go to here. Go to there. And boom. All right. Let's try this again. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. What is going on, everybody, and welcome. We do have a great show for you guys. First up, we do have the latest theme park updates. Then we have This Week in Disney History. Follow that, we have Ride of the Week. And lastly, we have Getting Nerdy with Nicole. So welcome to the show, everybody. If you guys like to follow us on all social media, you guys can. We're all over. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and Instagram, and right here on YouTube as well, which you guys can watch all of our episodes right there on YouTube. So head on over to our chat and talk with us, and we'll hang out with you guys in the chat as well. And you guys can also reach us at 407-536-7153. So good evening, everybody, and welcome. My name is Remy, and with me is my dangerous co-host, my partner in crime, my lovely wife, Jen. Hi, honey. How you doing?
I'm fabulous.
You're feeling okay?
Not really. I am hopeful that my voice will last the rest of the night.
It will. It
Yeah.
will. It will. I mean, just pray to the podcasting gods that you will get through this.
I'll pray for tea.
You pray for tea.
Yeah, tea with honey.
What's tea again?
TEA.
Oh, that tea.
What did you think meant tits?
I didn't. Hey, you cannot say that word on radio. How dare you?
We're not on radio. We're a podcast.
What? We're talking about little birds, right?
Yeah.
That's
Tit birds.
a tit bird.
A tit, yes.
A tit.
a blue
a
tit.
tit bird.
There's
blue
tufted
tit.
titmice and all kinds of
Yeah.
little tits.
Titmouse.
Ah. Okay, guys.
So many tits.
That voice you are hearing is our nerd on the podcast. We have Nicole with us. Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
Hello, I'm back in black.
Yeah, and you're back on the table with us. Let's go. All right, Nicole. Well, I know you follow baseball,
Mm-hmm. That I
Well-
do.
football.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me weren't you like a Dolphins fan or
No,
you're a
I'm
Giants,
a
right?
Giants
You're
girl.
a Giants
I'm a
fan.
Giants girl.
So how'd you guys do this? How'd you guys play this week or last week? You want to call it?
They played.
Did-
They played.
Okay. Who are you guys playing up against?
I'm trying to even remember because I was away this Sunday and last and basically past 2 weeks, and so I was not super paying attention. I listened to a little bit on podcasts. I was not thoroughly invested, but let me see.
Well, I can tell you one thing. So I'm in a fantasy league this year with a bunch of my
Nice.
podcasting buddies from into the Disneyverse, and my fantasy team lost. Just won the first game of the fantasy season. I lost.
Not surprising.
Hey, have faith in my fantasy team. Do you want to play next year?
No.
Do you want to go? Do you
I
want to
miss playing fantasy football. That was always fun.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Next year we'll do a Roundtable fantasy league. It'll be
Yes!
It'll be me, Nicole, Jen, Mike, and a couple other buddies who wants to play with us.
That'd be awesome!
But I want to keep it interesting. All right, I want to keep it very interesting. Something has to do with a winner and a loser. Did not come up with those terms yet. That's the problem. I did not come up with a term like for winning or losing. So, I mean, for me, what I was going to do was for next year, if you lose the fantasy league, you have to shave your head.
He shaves his head all the time.
I know.
He'll live.
I will live. But that will never happen. So, yeah, we played. My Eagles did play up against the Cowboys, which we did win. So proud for them. Jen, who did you play against?
I played against the Cardinals.
Did you guys win or lose?
They lost by like 3 points.
They lost by 3 points. Okay,
I think so. Yeah, I looked it up.
Nicole, how about your Giants?
Oh no,
They-
7 points.
They played, what was it, the Commanders, I think.
That should have been an easy
Commanders.
game.
When have the Giants ever played by shoulds?
Never.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. But I'm saying
There's
like,
no predicting that. No predicting.
but the
Anytime it
commander,
should be an easy game, there's a very good chance they're gonna blow it.
but the Commanders are they're such an easy team though.
They're a shitty team.
They could they could play
Apparently
a
not
minor
as bad
league
as my team.
team. They
Yeah.
could play the best team in the league and slam them, like do amazing. They could play a minor league team and lose. There's no predicting with this team.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't get.
They don't follow shoulds. It just doesn't happen. That's
Okay,
why
well,
they play the game.
which you know what? I'm very happy about my team because I'm really I'm just happy about Saquon Barkley because he was named #1 of the best NFL players in the league. He was ranked #1, and plus he's now on. He is going to be on the new cover of Madden 26, the new Madden game when it comes out to all gaming systems. So, and hopefully I'll be able to play it. So let's see, let's just see what happens.
Nice.
Anyway, last week I did go to Hollywood Studios, and when I went to Hollywood Studios, this happened around like 5:20. The whole theme park shut down. All the rides lost power. So Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Slinky, so all the rides that you can think of at Hollywood Studios were just completely blacked out. And I'm like, that's not good for Hollywood Studios. However, it was during a thunderstorm. So apparently a lightning bolt hit one of the buildings, and yeah, it took them literally 4 hours to bring back the rides up. And guess what time the park closed? Oh, whoops. The park closed at, let's see. The park closed at, what the heck is going on? The park closed at 9 p.m. That's what time the park closed. And sadly, sorry guys, you guys cannot go on any of the rides at Hollywood Studios. So we do apologize. But luckily, I went on before I left. I went on Star Tours, and I did try to go on Rise. That was shut down due to lightning. But other than that, it was good. It was actually a great little day. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We are going to go ahead and do the latest theme park updates. Jen, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are starting out over at the Walt Disney Resort. So we do have some news, and that is Disney has filed a major permit for what's being called the Grand Floridian Modification Project C. According to filings with the South Florida Water Management District, this project will revamp the entrance experience and parking areas. Considering the Grand Floridian is the crown jewel of Disney resorts, these updates are aimed at improving traffic flow from World Drive while enhancing the guest arrival experience. Guests arriving at the resort in the future can expect smoother pathways, easier parking, and grander sense of arrival worthy of the resort's iconic reputation.
Sounds great, actually.
Jen?
Hopefully it'll be good.
Hopefully it will be good.
All right. Switching over to Epcot. Soarin' Around the World costume update. Cast members working at the beloved Soarin' Around the World attraction are now sporting brand new costumes. The look has been updated to better reflect a fresh aviation-inspired theme. It's a subtle change, but Disney has been quietly modernizing cast member costumes across multiple attractions, keeping the parks visually fresh while ensuring each role still feels immersive and true to its story.
I had some friends who actually worked on Soarin', and their costume was super, super heavy. It felt like a
Probably very hot.
That too, but they said the jacket that we were wearing was actually pulling down their shoulders, like on their shoulder blades.
Oh, dang. A Swarovski crystal encrusted figment figure has appeared in Disney Springs. This dazzling collectible, priced at nearly $9,000, has quickly become the talk of the town and collectors and fans alike.
So this is actually the crystallized figment figurine is actually in Epcot and also at the Magic Kingdom as well. Plus, not in Disney Springs, so that was a typo. I do apologize on that. But yeah, this thing is priced at $9,000.
Wow, that's expensive.
No kidding. All right, so we are heading over to Hollywood Studios. The beloved Walt Disney Presents attraction is getting a refresh. This time, the focus is on the Disney Cruise Line. Guests will soon be able to walk through new exhibits that showcase the history of Disney Cruise Line, its current fleet of ships, and sneak peeks at upcoming vessels. This update is timely considering the expansion of the Disney Treasure and the continued growth of the fleet in the coming years. Construction walls have popped up between Toy Story Land and Star Wars Galaxy Edge, sparking speculation among fans. While the leading theory is that this is simply an expansion of seating areas to manage guest overflow, others are wondering if Disney could surprise us with something bigger. With the success of Star Wars and the enduring popularity of Toy Story, this little patch of real estate is prime ground for a new project. Yeah, it's just seating area towards Andy's lunchbox area.
All right, let's go ahead and go over to Magic Kingdom. One of the most magical experiences at Magic Kingdom is about to get even more enchanting. The Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which I really want to do, is rolling out a wider range of makeover packages designed to fit different family budgets, but each one promises a transformation worthy of royalty.
Okay, so before you said you want to do this experience, right? Jen, this is for kids. But
Your
you
point.
but you want to do this, right?
And your point, yes.
My
I mean,
point is
it's
my point is look at the prices. Look at these.
we haven't gotten there yet.
Well, I know, but I'm saying once you start reading of some of these packages, you might want to change your mind.
All right. Here are the new offerings. The carriage package, which is $99.95, includes hairstyling, shimmering, makeup, nail polish, princess sash, and a face gem. That doesn't seem that bad, actually. You know, I spend like $400 something on my hair every few months, right?
Holy crap.
Yeah, Nicole, you heard that right.
I mean, closer to like 250 to 300, but it depends on if I get products. Yeah. Well, because when I get my hair dyed, it costs money because they have to bleach it and then dye it. Sometimes.
Boxes.
I know. Well, it's cheaper when they don't have to beat. I don't do box dye. I don't.
That's
It
where it's
doesn't
at.
come out right. It doesn't come out really well when you just do plain box dye, and I don't trust myself to bleach my own hair.
Fair enough.
I can bleach other people's hair, but I don't trust myself to bleach my own because I can't see the back of my head.
You're not bleaching my hair.
I wouldn't bleach her hair. I've done my best friend's hair, and it
Yeah,
turned out well.
I have to go on feel when I bleach the streaks in my own hair, but
Yeah, I mean, if it was streaks,
I
maybe.
do it.
If it was streaks, maybe I would do it, but no, I prefer having my hair done professionally. The courtyard package, $149.95, adds a trendy tutu along with hairstyling, makeup, nail polish, and accessories. The castle package, which is $229.95, is a favorite among families. This package includes a princess gown, accessories, hair, makeup, sash, and more. And the deluxe package, castle package, is $450 plus dollars. The ultimate royal treatment featuring the princess signature dress collection with heirloom quality fabrics, a crystal tiara, gown bag, hairstyling, makeup, nail polish, and accessories. I probably would do like the one, well, not maybe not the tutu. I could see myself if it was like somebody was paying for it, doing like the castle package and they could find a dress that was like big enough for me. For young princes, night transformations are also available, by the way. I didn't know that they did this.
Yeah, they do.
The night package, which is $20, that is so fucked up. It's always cheaper for men to do shit.
I mean, think about it. Look at my hair. Look at my hair real quick. See, it's like
Grease ball.
I took a shower last night.
Yeah, it seem like it. You didn't use soap to wash your hair then.
I did too.
All right, hairstyling with gel plus a sword and shield. That's so cute. The deluxe night package is $80. Basically, it's $79.95. Includes a full night costume, along with hairstyling and a sword and shield. So basically, we're paying for fucking nail polish and hair and like grease paint on our face or paint on our face. That's all it is. The reason we're spending so much fucking money is for the hair, for the makeup and the hair polish, because we're getting basically the same damn thing the boys are getting. We're just getting nail polish and hair and makeup. So we're paying okay, so hairstyling, shimmering, makeup, nail polish, princess sash, face gem. That's almost $100. The boys get basically the same shit for $20. That's an $80 upcharge.
And your point?
Point is, boys suck. The point is that we live in a fucking patriarchal society, and this is stupid.
But you got
It is stupid, but the thing is, people are also stupid for paying it.
you gotta think.
Girls
I
are
mean,
paying
but-
it, then that's why they're going to keep
Who
charging it.
doesn't want
Right.
to feel pretty?
Right.
Who doesn't want to feel pretty and be taken care of every once in a while?
I feel
Poor
pretty.
people.
I feel
I mean, no,
pretty.
everybody
mean,
wants.
some people
Everybody
do
wants
want it.
to. Everybody wants to.
I mean, I'm a poor.
Not everybody's gonna pay for it.
I'm what's called the working poor. We all are, actually. Beginning in early October, the fairy godmother herself will begin appearing during makeover sessions, sprinkling an extra dose of pixie dust, which really should be Tinkerbell, but whatever, on the entire experience.
Think of the
Well,
thing. Think of the
Fairy
thing. It's
godmother's the
bippity-
one who does the transformation.
She does, but she does not do pixie dust.
And if you
I don't understand that.
and if you look in the name, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Fucker, I know that it's the fairy godmother that does the bibbity bobbity boo, bitch.
But she does have a bunch of sparklies that come out of her wands, and that was
But it's not pixie
that was Walt
dust.
Disney's
She's
favorite
not a
piece of
pixie.
animation.
But she's not a pixie.
She's a fairy.
That's the collective term. She
Yeah.
could be a fairy.
She's a fairy.
Hidden wings.
I guess so.
Fairy godmother.
Cool
That's
ship.
true. You're right.
There's a cool ship kiosk permit. So Tomorrowland's cool ship kiosk, known for frozen drinks and light snacks, is a new permit that filed for refurbishment. While details haven't been announced, it could range from minor cosmetic updates to a full redesign of the space.
Bring it back, Disney. Bring it back. We need it.
Okay. Well, anyway, 2,000 fish relocated. In an unusual behind-the-scenes move, wildlife management teams recently removed and relocated more than 2,000 fish from the rivers of America. While Disney hasn't shared the exact reason, the relocation underscores the park's commitment to animal care and environmental management. Beacon Barrel Tavern reservations expanded. Disney has now released additional reservation slots for the new dining location. This should make it a little easier for Magic Kingdom guests to snag a table and experience one of the park's newest dining gems.
And I hope we go.
Well, you got money, you can take us.
I hope you and I can both go. So now, guys, we are heading over to Disney Springs, and that is a new permit filing suggests that drone shows are returning to Disney Springs. If so, this will be a highly anticipated comeback for one of the most talked about nighttime spectacles Disney has ever tested, with synchronized drones creating stunning shapes in the sky, paired with music and projections. These shows promise to deliver a high-tech alternative to traditional fireworks. On October 11th, that's in a month. On October 11th, Enzo's Hideaway will host the first ever Mindful Midday Pairing, a mocktail-focused dining event in partnership with Aplos, a brand specializing in non-alcoholic spirits. This event is expected to to highlight elevated, wellness-focused drinks paired with Italian small plates. That sounds fun to go check out.
Mhm.
And over at the Salt and Straw, they are celebrating fall with a brand new lineup of apple pie inspired flavors. Known for its creative, sometimes daring approach to ice cream, this new seasonal set will feature both sweet and savory takes on the classic dessert. Well, apparently, we do want to mention some awards, and this is like for all theme park goers. I am talking about the Golden Ticket Awards. This is like the Oscars for all theme parks. For all of them. I'm talking about not the only ones here in Florida, but the ones, outside of Florida and stuff in the US. This award ceremony is just crazy. So, in other words, let's see what happened. The best new roller coaster is Stardust Racers at Epic Universe. So, congratulations to that. Best new attraction is Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, also at Epic Universe. The best dark ride is Monsters Unchained, that is also at Epic Universe. Best new theme concept, Dark Universe, over at Epic Universe. So right there, best new roller coaster, best new attraction, best dark ride, best new theme concept. That's 4 awards right there for Epic Universe. The best water park was Volcano Bay. So Volcano Bay won for best water park. And we got some awards for the best steel coasters, and I grabbed these off of the winning list of the Golden Ticket Awards. So the best steel coasters are Velocicoaster at Anza Adventure, Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, Mako at SeaWorld, Hagrid's at Anza Adventure, and congratulations to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot. So right there, those are your winners for the Golden Ticket Awards. So congratulations to all those attractions here in Florida. All right, Jen, what we got over at Universal?
All right, at Universal Orlando and Hollywood. Let's go ahead and talk about the Universal Studios Hollywood expansion. The California park is preparing for 4 new attractions, though details remain under wraps.
Yep.
London Park plans. Universal confirmed that the upcoming London area park will feature a different attraction lineup to avoid competing with Orlando. It will also house the new Universal Kids Resort, designed for families with children ages 3 to 8. Future of Epic Universe and Orlando. Universal's executive Mark Woodbury hinted at a potential 6th world for Epic Universe, with strong rumors pointing to a Wicked-themed land, which makes a lot of sense, honestly. He also confirmed that a replacement attraction is in the works for the recently closed Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket at Universal Studios.
Which, I mean, the rumors are going through the roof. They said either it's going to be a Wicked attraction or it's going to be a Fast and the Furious roller coaster. For God's sakes, no.
No.
What they need to do is just get rid of Fast and the Furious Supercharged, get rid of that attraction, and just think of a new attraction for Rip Ride Rocket, that whole space area. Put in like either a Back to the Future attraction, maybe Ghostbusters. Just for the love of God, do not create a Fast and the Furious roller coaster. We do not need that right now. Just no. Jen, what we got for food and merch?
I
What we got?
got some food and merch.
Oh, that's great. Hi, by the way.
Hey, Mike.
All right, guys. So that voice you're hearing is our very own, our foodie king. We got King Mike with us. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So first of all, you said that they're doing a Fast and Furious coaster for Rip Ride Rocket?
No, I'm just
No.
saying we do not need
It's a rumor.
it's a rumor. We do not need another Fast and the Furious attraction at Universal.
Okay, well, maybe okay. If they got rid of the other one, the supercharger, that's fine. But if it is doing the Fast and Furious roller coaster, if it's like basically the one that they have at Universal in Hollywood that they're putting right now, that might be a welcome addition. Because that have you seen the one in Hollywood? It's looking to be insane.
Yeah, I saw photos of it. But Jen, let's go ahead and carry on with the
Oh,
carry on.
and sorry. One more thing I gotta ask. Did you talk about the Golden Ticket Awards yet?
I did just wrapped it up, man.
Okay.
Jen, what do we got for food and merch?
All right, food and merch highlights. New pirate mug. A theme mug has dropped at Walt Disney World for $17. Loungefly Rescuers Down Under bag. Really? A $90 minimum mini backpack featuring Jake, Bernard, and Miss Bianca with cowboy faux leather and applique detail.
You want to get it, don't you?
I
it's
like Rescuers
and
Down
it's
Under.
online too.
Best
It's
one.
it's only sold on online at the Disney store
Oh, that's
for $90.
Oh,
it's
wow.
sad that it's $90.
Oh, by the way, wait, is that part of like that's not the one that I talked about before that we talked about beforehand, the skull-looking one, right?
No, this is a brand new. This is just a brand new pirate mug.
All right. Oh, by the way, hi Nicole. I haven't said hi. It's been a while
Hello.
since it's been a while since I
Long
last
time
saw
no
you.
see.
Yeah,
Has been a while
yeah.
It's been a while.
since I could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah.
Peach Dole Whip. There's a Peach Dole Whip sundae available at Tropical Hideaway for $9.29. That's cheap. Treat features Dole Whip peach, caramel drizzle, streusel, and a peach ring.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
And I'm not a huge peach fan.
Yeah,
But that
you
doesn't
like
really-
peach rings.
That's about the closest that I come to it.
All right, guys. So last week on the episode, I did talk about one thing, and that was the Darth Vader lightsaber that sold at auction. However, I made a complete mistake. I said starting bid was at $3 million. Oh no. So the screen matched lightsaber used by Darth Vader in The Emperor Strike Back and also in The Return of the Jedi sold for $3.6 million at auction. So that is, and also it's now the most expensive Star Wars prop ever sold. So this lightsaber is literally that sold for $3.6 million. And that is an insane price tag right there.
Yes.
But I want to go back and since Mike is back with us, I know he missed his part about the Golden Ticket Awards. So yeah, Mike, pretty much for best new roller coaster was Stardust Racers at Epic Universe. Best new attraction was Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry at Epic Universe. Best dark ride, Monsters Unchained at Epic Universe.
Oh yeah, I know about that, and I do know
best new theme concept was Dark Universe at Epic Universe. So right there, that's four. That is four awards at Epic Universe. Then for best water park was Volcano Bay.
surprising that it did win last year. It did crack. It's been in the top 5, but it's not been that close to number 1 before. It's usually been in like 4 or 5. So the fact that it took home the gold this year is amazing.
And I also took, the category which was the best steel coasters.
Yeah.
Well, the best steel coasters were Velocicoaster, Iron Gwazi, Mako, Hagrid's, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. And I will say this. Unfortunately, I do know that Fury 325 still took home the gold with Velocicoaster taking silver. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna ever upset if Fury 325 is ever gonna get unseated for right now, because Golden Ticket Awards loves that ride way too much. Given the fact that they present the awards at Carowinds every year for the past I forgot how many times they've done it, but they've been doing it a lot there now. So it kind of tells you that they really do like Fury 325 a lot.
I mean, it is a good attraction. So
It's an amazing Giga Coaster. I know that for a fact. It's the best one in the country, and I give it props. It's definitely a top five, but I
which
feel like
I'm giving props right now to
yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. They won an award. That is
yeah,
crazy. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, 4 awards for Epic Universe. That's that's insane.
yeah. Well, not Epic
I
Universe.
wonder if
Yeah,
there's a recency bias to that, or like
no, no,
a
no. It's not
newness
Epic
bias.
Universe. It was only Hang on. No, it wasn't recency bias. By the way, Remy, I saw your screen first. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just having problems with my camera, so I'm just trying to work it out for a little bit, but so far
Y-
it's not working for me, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna leave it.
yeah. In terms of velocity, yeah. So the ones that did, you, okay, okay. So hang on. Velocicoaster, Stardust Racer. Yeah, that. So yeah, it was three rides total. Came from Epic Universe. Which were two from My Winter Adventure, being Velocicoaster and Hagrid's, and the Stardust Racer took took the best coaster at number 17 at Epic Universe, which yeah, given how it is and everyone talks about it, it's definitely one of the best it's definitely the best coaster in the park and one of the best rides in the park. That's a given.
And this is why I want to go to Epic Universe. This is one of the reasons why I want to go there, go on the roller coaster, check it out.
And
But
actually, Epic
sadly, these
Universe.
prices are way too much.
And also, Stardust Racers is, I will say the one thing, it is unique in the fact that it does take inspiration from the Dueling Dragons coaster, where instead of it being like, where both tracks are different.
Yeah, they need to bring back Dueling Dragons. I'm sorry. They need
They can. They
Universal.
tore it down. It's where Hagrid's is there now.
I don't know because I was watching this one video. This guy was talking about what could replace with what at Onzo Adventure,
Yeah.
and the way he did it, he's like, you know what? If I did it properly, we could bring back Dueling Dragons at Universal. I'm like, holy cow! Okay,
Yeah.
so will we have it? I don't know. We may not have it, but anyway, guys, that will do it for the latest theme park updates brought to you by our good friends over at the Magic Candle Company. So do me a favor, head on over to the magiccandlecompany.com. Use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. And guys, it's time for her segment. Let's go ahead and do it. It is now time for This Week in Disney History with Jen.
Welcome to This Week in Disney History. On September 10th, 1999, Disney MGM Studios, now Disney's Hollywood Studios, welcomed the grand opening of Tatooine Traders, the Star Wars merchandise shop connected to Star Tours. Before this retheme, the location was called Endor Vendors, a small shop themed after Ewok Village from Return of the Jedi. With the explosion of Star Wars popularity in the 1990s, Disney redesigned the shop to resemble Anakin Skywalker's pod racing garage from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It featured rustic Tatooine details, droids scattered about, and shelves filled with Star Wars merchandise. Fans could purchase lightsabers, apparel, collectibles, and later even build their own custom lightsaber, a precursor to today's popular Savi's Workshop at Galaxy's Edge. Tatooine Traders became a Star Wars fan dream, cementing Disney's long-running relationship with the Star Wars brand, years before Disney officially acquired Lucasfilm in 2012. On September 12th, 1986, on this day, Epcot premiered Captain EO, a revolutionary 17-minute 3D musical space adventure starring Michael Jackson as Captain EO. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, known for The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, and produced by George Lucas. The film was billed as the most expensive short film he ever made at the time, costing around $23 million.
Holy cow.
How much
Cap-
of that was
Damn.
Michael Jackson's salary? Well,
Seriously,
not
though,
salary, but pay.
honestly,
Maybe half of that.
probably. Probably most of it. Captain EO dazzled audiences with its 70 millimeter 3D technology, in theater effects like smoke and lasers, and a soundtrack featuring Michael Jackson's songs We Are Here to Change the World and Another Part of Me. The film combined Disney magic, Lucasfilm's storytelling, and Jackson's star power into a one of a kind attraction. It ran at Epcot's Journey into Imagination Pavilion until 1994. Following Michael Jackson's death in 2009, Captain EO returned as a tribute in 2010, playing for another 5 years before closing again in 2015. September 12th, 2005. After years of planning and staggering $2 billion investment, Hong Kong Disneyland officially opened at Disney's 5th vacation resort and the 11th Disney theme park worldwide. The resort was a collaboration between the Walt Disney Company and the Hong Kong government, located on Lantau Island. Opening day featured signature attractions like Sleeping Beauty Castle, Space Mountain, Jungle River Cruise, and It's a Small World. However, the park was criticized early on for being smaller than other Disney parks, covering just 310 acres, compared to the massive scale of Walt Disney World. Did they understand that Hong Kong is not a large place? Like, that's a lot of acreage for such a small place.
I know.
Despite its small size, the Hong Kong Disneyland has grown into a gem of Disney's global parks. Over the years, it's added Mystic Manor, a trackless dark ride, considered one of Disney's best, as well as Grizzly Gulch, Toy Story Land, and a Frozen themed land park. Sorry, in 2023. Today, it remains an important part of Disney's international presence in Asia.
If you haven't seen the Mystic Manor ride through video, it's actually pretty cool looking.
On September 14th, 1964, at a White House ceremony, President Lyndon B. Johnson presented Walt Disney with a Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. The award recognized Walt for his unparalleled contributions to entertainment and culture, calling him a truly American figure whose creativity had brought joy to millions. By this time, Walt was already a two-time Academy Award winner for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Fantasia. He'd built Disneyland in California and was working on ambitious new projects like Epcot and Walt Disney World. Walt's Medal of Freedom solidified his legacy as not just an entertainer, but also a visionary whose work shaped American culture and inspired generations worldwide. I agree with that. September 14th, 2016, at Epcot, the Interactive Pavilion Innovations lost two of its final experiences, the Sum of All Thrills and Stormstruck.
Aww.
The Sum of All Thrills, which was opened in 2009, allowed guests to design their own roller coaster using a touchscreen, then ride it in a motion simulator arm that spun and flipped to match their design. It was one of the most popular hands-on exhibits and interventions. Stormstruck, The Tale of Two Homes, opened in 2008, was an educational simulator where guests experienced the dangers of severe weather and learned how to make homes safer in hurricanes and storms, something especially relevant to Florida residents. They actually have something similar to that in the Science Center.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, you can sort of experience a little bit of what that is like.
And also an earthquake, too.
Yep, and an earthquake. These closures marked the decline of Interventions, once a hub of futuristic exhibits, when it opened in 1994. Today, that area has been transformed into World Discovery and World Celebration, with attractions like Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and the Communicore Hall. On September 15th, 1928, in New York City, Walt Disney and his team held a pivotal recording session for Steamboat Willie, the first synchronized sound cartoon featuring Mickey Mouse. At this time, he wasn't called Mickey Mouse, by the way. At that time, there were no sound facilities available in Hollywood, so Walt traveled east to record the audio. This session included music and sound effects carefully timed to match the animation, something revolutionary in 1928. The recording process involved a live orchestra and click tracks to synchronize everything with the cartoon.
Do you know what a click track is?
No.
So a click track is when you have the conductor who's doing all the conducting stuff. The click track is just
It's a metronome.
it's a metronome. That's what it is.
Cool. That's very cool.
Because it tells you it will tell the musician where to come in, or whoever's doing the sound effects during that time.
That makes sense. When Steamboat Willie premiered on November 18th, 1928, it was an instant sensation. Audiences had never seen or heard anything like it. Mickey Mouse became a global star overnight, and Walt Disney became known as a true innovator. This single recording session in New York set the stage for the entire Walt Disney Company's future success.
And it did.
September 16th, 2008, Walt Disney World officially unveiled plans for Bay Lake Tower, a sleek, modern, 15-story Disney Vacation Club resort, located right next to Disney's Contemporary Resort. The announcement confirmed long swirling rumors after guests had spotted the tower rising near the Magic Kingdom. Bay Lake Tower was designed to complement the Contemporary's futuristic style while offering luxurious accommodations. It featured studios 1, 2, and 3 bedroom villas, as well as some of the most spectacular views of the Magic Kingdom's fireworks. The resort officially opened in August 2009, becoming Disney's 9th DVC property. Its skybridge to the Contemporary gave guests easy access to the monorail, dining at Chef Mickey's, and the Magic Kingdom just minutes away. To this day, Bay Lake Tower remains one of the most coveted DVC stays for families who want to be close to the action.
And thank you, Jen, for this week in Disney history. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Now, this is an attraction that Jen she picked out, but she picked out for this week for Ride of the Week. So we are gonna go ahead and jump right into it, guys. We are doing Ride. It is now time for Ride of the Week. All right, guys. So last week we did on one of my favorite attractions at Disney. We did on Tower of Terror. So for this week, Jen actually picked it out tonight, and she's actually leaving right now. So feel better, honey. So for this week, guys, we are heading over to SeaWorld. So Mike, you have you been to SeaWorld?
Yeah, I've been to SeaWorld before. Wait, which one?
The one here in Florida.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
Okay, Nicole, you have been to SeaWorld, right?
I have.
So what attraction do you guys think I'm gonna be talking about tonight?
Mako?
Not Mako.
I haven't been on many of them, but
Manta?
I feel like
Not Manta.
I think
Is
they're
it newer
nice.
or older?
Old. Very old.
Oh, then it must be the Kraken.
It is not Kraken.
What?
It's got to be Journey to Atlantis.
Journey to Atlantis.
That was the other one.
JTA. So that
Yeah.
was so anytime we were, working at SeaWorld, we had these schedules, and our schedules came out to tell us which location we're at, either at Kraken or at Journey to Atlantis. So if we were at Journey to Atlantis, our schedule will say JTA. So because that's the abbreviations for the ride. So yeah, guys, we are going to talk about Journey to Atlantis. Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld Orlando is more than just a water coaster. It represents a fascinating turning point in the park's history. When it officially opened on April 17th, 1998, it wasn't only SeaWorld's first attempt to at a large-scale theme thrill ride. It was also the world's first water coaster manufactured by the German company Mack Rides. The attraction was announced in March of 1997 under the ownership of Anheuser-Busch, which wanted to expand SeaWorld Orlando beyond just animals and aquariums. The project carried a price tag of about $45 million, making it one of the park's most expensive investments of the 1990s. The ride introduced not just thrills, but also storytelling, blending SeaWorld's aquatic theme with Greek mythology and fantasy. The original storyline centered one on I'm sorry. The original storyline centered on the mythical city of Atlantis, featuring two key characters: Allura, the siren-like spirit of Atlantis who lured riders into danger, and Hermes, who guided and protected guests on their journey. Guests encountered glowing seashells, eerie statues, dramatic lightning, and illusions that brought the lost city to life. The first half of the attraction worked like a dark ride. What? Oh boy, Jen, you okay?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think so. Jen just put metal inside the microwave. It was a spoon. Oh my god, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so where did I leave off? Okay. So the first half of the attraction worked like a dark ride with slow moving flume sections, special effects, and music building suspense before sending riders up the lift hill into thrilling coaster style drops and splashdowns. When it opened, Journey to Atlantis was a big deal. It gave SeaWorld a headliner attraction that drew in thrill seekers who might otherwise have skipped the park. For nearly 2 years, it was SeaWorld's only true thrill ride until Kraken, a B&M floorless coaster that opened back in 2000. However, as time went on, the ride's original story began to fade. By the mid 2000s, special effects broke down or were turned off. The animatronics and projections of Allura and Hermes often weren't working, and the atmospheric lightning lost its punch. Fans began to feel like the experience was missing its identity, even if the drops and splashes remained thrilling. Back in March of 2017, SeaWorld closed Journey to Atlantis for a significant refurbishment. When it reopened later that year, many longtime fans noticed sweeping changes. The elaborate mythological storyline was almost entirely removed. Characters like Allura and Hermes were gone. The glowing shells and projected effects were stripped out, and even the dramatic soundtrack was scaled back. Instead of being a dark ride meets coaster adventure through a cursed city, the ride became a simplified water coaster experience. So SeaWorld's official reasoning was twofold: maintenance and reliability. The old effects were difficult and costly to maintain, and the ride often ran in a half broken state. Simplifying the attraction made it more reliable. The siren and mythological elements were considered too intense or confusing for younger riders. The revised version allowed the whole family to enjoy it without the darker atmosphere. The reaction among fans was mixed. Many longtime SeaWorld enthusiasts and coaster fans were disappointed, feeling that the unique identity and magic of Journey to Atlantis had been stripped away. Others welcomed the change, saying the ride finally worked consistently, and fit better with SeaWorld's newer focus on thrills and family-friendly attractions. Despite these changes, Journey to Atlantis has remained a defining attraction for more than 25 years. It set the stage for SeaWorld's transformation into a destination for thrill seekers, paving the way for later coasters like Kraken, Manta, Mako, and Pipeline. I got some fun facts for you guys, and that is, guests exit the ride through Jewels of the Sea, an aquarium exhibit featuring fish tanks in the floor and also in the ceiling.
Mm.
You guys want to take a guess how long this ride is?
35 seconds.
Not 35 seconds. Mike,
Is it over a minute?
it's over a minute.
2:30.
Yeah, this ride is 6 minutes long.
What?
This is the longest attraction. One of the longest water attraction on SeaWorld property. For 2 years, it was SeaWorld Orlando's only true thrill ride until Kraken opened back in 2000. And Journey to Atlantis remains the prototype for Max water coaster design later used in other parks. So like I said, the manufacturer is Mack Rides. The type is a water coaster, hybrid of flume ride with a roller coaster. The ride vehicles is an 8-passenger boats with lap bars that travel both on water and also on a coaster track. It's a dark ride introduction with eerie Atlantis theming. First lift hill into a dry flume drop and big splash. A second drop with another splashdown. Elevator style lift hill leading into a steel coaster section with helix turns, and a final splash pool return to the station. So I do have some questions I would like to ask Nicole and Mike for a second. And
Sure.
so my question is, do you guys think that should SeaWorld invest in restoring and updating the original story, or keep the modern family-friendly version?
Honestly,
If
maybe.
it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
But this ride breaks down constantly, though.
No.
No,
But
I
I
meant
mean,
the story.
if they're having success with it currently,
Oh,
don't waste the time and energy to make it something new. Like if it was fading in popularity and it was breaking down a lot and that kind of thing, then sure, what the hell, revamp it, or restore it, whatever you want to say, depending upon how you look at it. But if it's doing well, it's not having any issues, don't waste the time and energy of shutting it down to revamp it and take that risk.
here's my my next question I want to ask you guys, and that is, do you guys think that does blending dark ride and water coasters elements make the ride stronger or too unfocused?
Oh, definitely stronger.
Stronger, okay. Mike, what about you?
Stronger.
Stronger, okay. Was SeaWorld right to simplify the story for families, or did they just strip away the ride's magic?
I've not been on either version, so I can't say whether it was right or not. Apparently, it worked out for them financially, so I guess from an executive position and practicality position, it was the right decision for them. But also, I tend to be a traditionalist, so I feel like if I had known and especially loved it in its previous form, I probably would have been very disgruntled with any updates. But
I mean,
that's
this is
just
my
me.
I mean, this is watching one of my favorite rides, like to work at. It was actually one of my, because we barely had like any supervision when we're loading the guests on the ride, because we could tell them like which road to go in. Just like here, go in this road, go in this road. If it was during our slow season, we wouldn't have a person to tell them which road to go into. They can pick any road they
Be a
want to
free
go
for
on.
all.
Yeah,
We love free
that's
for all.
all it. That's all it is. It's a free for all for everybody. All right, so for my rating, I wrote these numbers down, but I forgot to do my math. So 4 plus this, plus plus that, and plus the other one. Got that. Divide that by 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is. All right, so I will give, overall for Journey to Atlantis, I give it a 4.2. A 4.2, a 4.2 overall for Journey to Atlantis. Mike, what about you? What would you give Journey to Atlantis?
4.
A 4. Nicole, how about you?
I'm not qualified to speak.
Okay. So let's see what our average is for
So
this
4.1.
So 4 point. Wow. Okay, Mike. So if you want to go into your Word doc or whatever for these rides, Journey to Atlantis was a 4.1. That is crazy. We give Journey to Atlantis a 4.1. Oh, all right. The reason why I gave him a 4.2 is because the theming and atmosphere, the thrill factor, the innovation and design, friendliness, and the overall experience. So, but here are my final thoughts about Journey to Atlantis, and that is, Journey to Atlantis is still one of the most creative and daring attractions in Orlando. The mix of dark ride storytelling, flume splashes, and coaster thrills was groundbreaking in the 1990s, and while the 2017 changes simplified it, the heart of the ride, the drop, and the atmosphere still delivers. Personally, I miss the rich mythology of the original, but I also understand why SeaWorld streamlined it. At the end of the day, Journey to Atlantis represents a watershed moment for SeaWorld, transforming it from an aquarium with shows into a true theme park with thrills. For that alone, it deserves its place as one of the park's most important rides on property. So there you guys have it. That was Ride of the Week on Journey to Atlantis. Now, since we are in SeaWorld for a little bit, next week, guys, we are heading over to one of my attractions I also worked on at SeaWorld. We are going to Kraken. So next week, we are doing it on Kraken. And since we do have Mike and Nicole here, well, Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and push back your segment till next episode.
Why? Because it's too late.
Yeah. So guys, it's time for us to wrap up the show with, well, she's on the roundtable for tonight. Guys, let's get into it. It's time for us to get nerdy with Nicole.
We love to be nerdy. So I had a few different options that I was going to look at this week. But in the first few moments, the option I was leaning towards is what won out. And that is because by pure coincidence, I was wanting to look at weather, especially rain, lightning, and heat,
Oh
and
my
roller
gosh.
coasters and theme parks. So there's that.
Whoa.
Divine intervention. The lightning has struck, right? Because, yeah, Central Florida is the lightning capital of the world. And for anybody who is not from this area, it's subtropical, almost tropical climate. So we do have like a rainy and wet season. We are currently in the midst of our wet season, which usually runs from about June until about November-ish. So somewhere in that vicinity. So heavy rainstorm just about every day. Usually we get a nice heavy thunderstorm around 4 o'clock. You may have seen the memes on the internet that have like beautiful sunshine palm tree at 3:55. 4 o'clock, looks like the palm tree's in a friggin' hurricane. 4:05. Beautiful, bright, sunny day with an idyllic palm tree. Yes, welcome to Florida. Like I said, lightning capital of the world is Central Florida with said on average about 56 strikes per square mile of Central Florida. And that, of course, includes Universal, Disney, SeaWorld, all those fun things. So, yeah, so that's a lot of lightning and makes me happy, but that's okay. And so apparently, recently I was doing my research on the 5th of August, the Cinderella's castle, Magic Kingdom, was struck by lightning. And yes,
I saw that photo. It looks so cool. I'm like, that is a dope photo.
yeah, super cool. And of course, because thinking, you gotta, the Imagineers especially, but then it trickled to engineers of all of the Florida theme parks, the main ones anyway. They tried to get ahead of that, take that all into account. So that's why it was a cool photo and nothing, and cool story, but nothing really beyond that. Because when they create the rides, they create the buildings, all these things in the park, they go ahead and be preemptive and create kind of like a Faraday cage type deal. They put a lightning rod on the top of the buildings and do a steel frame, or mostly steel frame for the building. So it gets struck, like I said, kind of like a Faraday cage thing. It goes around, it travels through this steel frame, gets grounded, and so it looks cool. It doesn't really do any damage because it has a path to go through. And so that helps keep their function going. And of course, as anybody who's been in the parks on one of these stormy days knows, yes, they certainly do shut down the outdoor rides. I think they're required to, like if there's lightning within 10 miles, they have to shut down at least most of the outdoor rides, particularly the roller coasters.
Not even close. It's within every 5 miles. Every 5 miles, if it's lightning within 5 miles radius, they shut down the rides, all the outdoor roller coasters. I know for Universal and Disney, if there's lightning within 5 miles, they got to shut it down right away. That's
Okay.
that's
So,
code. I think it's like code either blue or purple, because the red one and the black one, the code black and code red, that means there's lightning within 20 miles.
yeah, so yeah, was close because 10 miles, I think most places do the roller coasters, and yes, 5 miles, it's all of the outdoor rides. Some places do 10 miles, all of the outdoor rides, but I think, I know, like you said, Central Florida, I'm pretty sure it's just the 5 miles, but somewhere in that vicinity, there is a shutdown thing. But like I said, especially roller coasters. I've even heard of some other areas doing like 20 miles to shut down their rides, but that's a little excessive. But yes, anyway, ADD going crazy here. The roller coasters, especially, are lightning. They tend to be lightning rods in and of themselves because they're tall structures, and the steel coasters are obviously metal. The wooden coasters often have metal bits, sometimes metal tracks. So, again, being very tall, they are basically giant lightning rods. Aside from being steel and attracting lightning, they do tend to be a bit more weather resistant than the wooden coasters. Those are extraordinarily susceptible to weather conditions. So, aside from just the lightning and wind being an issue, when you have temperature fluctuation, that can affect the structure of the ride itself because, physics, heat will make metal expand, cold will make it contract. the way that the moisture and temperature affect the wood in the wooden coasters. It can throw things a little bit off. It can actually cause bolts to not fit very well and could possibly even come loose depending upon the temperature and moisture levels. So they have to be very cautious with that. There's actually a special way that they prepare specialized wood. I believe, I could be wrong, but I think it's southern elm or southern pine wood that they use, and they dip it in some solution. I want to say zinc something or other, but I was dumb and didn't write it down, so I don't remember exactly what the solution is, but they do prep the wood very well. But of course, still, safety side, they gotta shut it down if there's storms in the area. For the most part, if there's just rain, especially light rain, they're gonna keep going. There's no real reason to shut it down in light rain. As you get more wind and heavy rain, then a ride is more likely to be shut down. Just, of course, safety purposes with the wooden coasters. And there's also a better chance of the tracks themselves getting slick or water, especially nowadays with the modern electric sensors that various rides have. Water and electricity can make things go a little haywire, so they have to be careful with that as well. The best theme park preparation for theme park functionality, financial purposes, and stuff, you got to have a nice blend of the indoor, in addition to the roller coasters, the big outdoor rides. You got to have a nice balance with indoor rides. And even for heat, you want to take that to account. Heat and cold, you got to have those indoor rides available, sheltered queues, all that fun stuff. So that way when they do have to shut down an outdoor ride, people are comfortable waiting in the queue, and or they can do some of those indoor rides, and or they'll head over to the shops. So it does work out kind of well for some of Central Florida's theme parks. You get people flooding into those stores. Florida, it's not as much of an issue, but in other states, there's actually a minimum operating temperature because, of course, physics of the steel and or wood, but also the grease that they use to grease the tracks. If it's too cold, it's gonna kind of gum up a little bit, make it not able to run as efficiently. And in the heat, so on hot days, coasters will tend to run faster than cold days, and especially even at the end of the day, if you were to ride a roller coaster at the beginning of the day, it's probably going to be a little bit slower than if you ride it at the end of the day because all that grease is nice and liquefied, super greasy, ready to go. There's truth to saying things get warmed up.
When I was working at Kraken, there was this big thunderstorm. This happened around like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Of course, we had to shut down the ride, and everybody was getting mad and pissy at like really pissy at the attraction people, and we had to tell them like, sorry guys, we cannot operate this attraction while it's completely thunderstorming in this area. We had to wait until about we didn't tell them when it was going to stop because up in our control room there's this monitor on the right hand side when you go into that little room. We have a weather radar which shows us how long the rain is going to be and when we can go back to normal. And of course we hear it on the radio like, hey, sorry, we're shut down for this many type of hours or minutes. The thing is that we had to follow our guidelines, so we tell these guests who are in the park and going on the attraction to be safe about it. Once that rain is done, we have to go out there and test the ride again to make sure it's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
We got to test it every approximately 3 to 4 times to make sure it's good to go. So it was bad, but it was, even though it was still little raining, if it was like sprinkling, of course we can operate the ride. But if there's still lightning in the area, forget it. We cannot operate. So
Yep.
that's a big no.
Yeah, so Central Florida, that's one of those you got to take you got to take that risk any day that you go to the theme parks, but no worries, there are generally other things that you can do. But if you're dead set on that roller coaster, try to get there in the morning, and or you're gonna probably be waiting till late in the day because 4 o'clock comes around. Risky business.
This is why
I
I call Florida a bipolar state.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I could go into much greater detail. I'll save some of the cold weather antics for when we get into colder months, but we'll
Yeah.
call it there for now. I love my weather, I love my physics, and I love my roller coasters. So
Who doesn't? Who
what
doesn't?
can you say?
Who doesn't love roller coasters? Nicole, thank you
Right?
so much for getting nerdy with Nicole. And Nicole, please tell us where can everybody check you out, either on YouTube or on Instagram.
On the IGs, I am Bubbles the Siren. Each word is separated by an underscore. So that'll be me. Feel free to request to follow, and I'll be happy to oblige. And I don't have a YouTube channel, but if ever I post something on it, I think it is also Bubbles the Siren. So I'll keep you updated with that. And you can come check me out at Jewel/Speakeasy Murder Mystery, the newest dinner show going on in the building. Ask for Bubbles. I'm the only Bubbles there, and everybody in the building knows me. I don't know of anybody that might have in question. Everybody knows me if they work there. So just ask for Bubbles.
Just ask for Bubbles or at Jewel nightclub. So guys, please head on over that location right off of International Drive. That's Jewel nightclub, and just ask for Bubbles. Mike, sorry we couldn't do your segment, buddy, but tell us, man, where are we going next week for Mike's Munchies?
So yeah, I already said it before, but it's the basket at Wine Bar George. It was supposed to be this week, but we're gonna postpone it to next week. So yeah. And as for and in regards to where you could find me, you can find me at you on YouTube at King_Mike_X. I post videos. I'm going to be posting another video possibly. I'm going to be posting another video tomorrow, and just going to be enjoying some stuff. Especially going to be enjoying the football season. Another fact that yeah, Eagles won this week. And in other news, if you're an Eagles fan, the good news is Travis Kelce will. Why did I say Travis Kelce? Jalen Carter will be play. He's not. He did receive a suspension, but the suspension was enforced on last week's game since he did missed the entire game because he got ejected. So we will have him for week two against. We will have him for this week against the. Um. Yeah, we will have him for week two against the Chiefs. We will put, which is on Sunday. So that's going to be great because they're going to be without both Rashid Rice, and now due to Kelsey injuring. Oh, that's the reason why I said Kelsey. Now due to Travis Kelsey injuring him by on a mistake, they're going to be without Xavier Worthy, so they're down two of their best receivers.
And if you guys had them on your fantasy team, well, too bad, so sad. So bye
Oh,
bye.
by the way, I did it. Oh, by the way, the funniest thing. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna say this right now. Another, anyway, I watched this YouTuber who I watch, who does football skits, where he one of um the name of probably you might have heard of him. I mean, Tom Grossi.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched this. If you watch this NFL scripted, I absolutely loved it. I was wondering what the heck he did week one, where I see like the Chargers slap um the Chiefs, and I'm wondering like okay, what's this about? But it was funny, and then I found out why because of the one of the because one of the one of the Chargers players slapped Kelsey across the face.
Yeah, he did. Mike, where can I check you out on YouTube? What's your handle,
Yeah,
buddy?
King_Mike_X.
All right, and guys, it's time for us to get up on out of here.
Yeah. See ya.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida Theme Park Podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. You guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok, and also right here on YouTube. So head on over to our YouTube channel, and you guys can rewatch all of our episodes. If you guys need a candle for your home or for your office, just head on over to themagiccandlecompany.com and use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. And if you guys need a t-shirt for the theme parks, head on over to teepublic.com. That's T-E-E public.com. You guys can pick yourself up a Remy's Roundtable t-shirt or any theme park t-shirt that I might have on that website. On the behalf of Jen, Mike, Nicole, you guys will see Nicole in the next 2 weeks. So she'll be back on the Roundtable in the next 2 weeks. So once again, on the behalf of Mike, Nicole, and Jen, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see everybody next time right here on Remy's Roundtable.